Right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good crypto news stuff for you today. And the first thing that I want to talk about is that Coinbase exchange users can buy and sell XRP starting today. So it looks like Coinbase is finally moving into the future and getting away from just 3 assets and finally starting to add more things. Well, we had Bitcoin Cash for a while, but either way. So that was probably the worst thing about Coinbase. Well, Coinbase Pro and Coinbase overall, is that they had such little assets and didn't really add anything else for a very long time. Now, nobody should probably ever use Coinbase to buy and sell crypto. You should do it on Coinbase Pro, but either way, you get my point. So, another interesting thing is if you're rich, you have to be bald. You guys ever notice that? What's with that trend now? All the rich bald guys. Really weird. So Coinbase Pro announced Tuesday that it had enabled full trading for XRP to BTC, XRP to US dollar, and XRP to euro order books. Crypto exchange Coinbase is launching support for XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency market by capitalization, whatever it feels like being that. The exchange announced Monday it would be listing XRP on its professional trading platform Coinbase Pro in transfer-only mode, meaning customers can only make deposits to begin with, and after a minimum of 12 hours, the company plans to activate other trading services, though this timeline is variable. And I did check on Coinbase Pro. You can trade now. I believe you could trade now. Initially, Coinbase Pro customers in the U.S., excluding New York State for reasons, the U.K., some EU nations, Canada, Singapore, and Australia will be able to access XRP, with support for other jurisdictions possibly being added in the future. So, does this mean that XRP is not a security? Because it clearly is paired with US dollar and euros, and usually you couldn't do that, and that's why a lot of exchanges don't even bother, because then they'll get in trouble with securities because they're trading it for US dollars, etc. So this must mean that they're cool to go ahead and go through with that, which is I guess good news for XRP holders, I suppose. So moving on, we don't really need to read the rest of it. It's on there now, so if you have Coinbase Pro, you can now put your Ripple on there and get it off whatever your other S exchange is. Bitcoin whales quietly stockpiled 150,000 BTC in the last 2 months, so in the whole woe and misery of the crypto winter, we can find some meager warmth from a positive story, an uplifting tale of a plucky hero bucking the trend and beating the system. Well, this is not the story. The rest of us felt the pain on Sunday's BART chart. Bitcoin whales were busy accumulating coins meanwhile, so that's nice, for them. Last week, we saw some interesting movement in Bitcoin. The price first to 4,000, then again on Sunday briefly to 4,200, and then dipping back to 3,800. Still a good 200 more than it had been trading at, but not the breakout that we hoped for. So the 5 largest wallets belong to exchanges Bittrex, Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Huobi, Binance. I don't even know if I'm saying Huobi right, but sure, why not? Which all hold over 100,000 Bitcoin. In the 2 months from December 17th, 2018, to February 25th, these added 2,879 Bitcoin, making a total of 573,000 some Bitcoin. So according to data from BitInfo charts, the next 100 largest whales holding 10,000 to 100,000 BTC accumulated over 150,000 in the same period. In fact, at time of writing, these wallets held nearly 2.29 million BTC, although another 2 wallets had risen into this bracket by this point, making 102 whales. So you could see here, 1,000 to 10,000, really starting to get pretty huge here. So more and more whales are starting to accumulate more and more Bitcoin, and this is why Bitcoin eventually is probably going to go up in price, because nobody can get a hold of it after a while. And another thing that's kind of disappointing about this is that whales are now into the crypto world, and they have been for quite a while. That's nothing new, nothing particularly exciting, but crypto is kind of initially for the non-investor, the person, it didn't even have a price at first. It didn't even have exchanges at first. You'd have to go onto Bitcoin talk forums in order to even sell it. And, it was supposed to just be for the people, by the people. I hate to use that cliche over and over, but it really works for crypto. And, it was just supposed to be for the average person to mine some and be able to trade it, and just kind of get away from the fiat system. And we all thought that, hey, nobody will ever get a hold of this. It's underground, it's our money, it's our thing. But once the whales caught glimpse of that shark, it's like it's like blood in the water, and a shark from like 3 miles away is just like, huh, and like the little exclamation point from Metal Gear Solid pops up, and they just start going towards it. So they're going to beat it out. It's going to be institutionalized. It's going to be it's going to be commercialized, and so if you don't get a hold of it now, it's going to be a major problem in the future. So where have all these additional Bitcoin come from? According to the data, the only bracket whose wallets have less than BTC from 1,000 to 10,000. One would imagine that the bulk of this move comes from wallets accumulating Bitcoin and moving up into the next bracket. Unless the whales had recently sold at the peak, they would have been financially better off buying at 3,600 a week earlier than at 3,800. Nevertheless, whenever there are unexplained price movements, it's perhaps somewhat comforting that we can always blame the whales, bloody whales. That's good. Yeah, that's always kind of thing. It's kind of like when you lose in a game. You're just like, they were a hacker. I definitely didn't lose fair and square. They were hacking. And it's like, I made a bad trade. Oh, those whales, Max Keiser, there's no bigger rat than Warren Buffett. So, oh, man. So, Bitcoin has no unique value at all. It's a delusion, basically. It attracts charlatans. If you do something phony by going out selling yo-yos or something, there's no money in it. But when you get into Wall Street, there's huge money. So going out and selling yo-yos, is that phony? By selling something phony by going out and selling yo-yos? Are yo-yos really phony? I mean, they're a real thing, and they're kind of fun, How are they phony? I don't get it. But Warren Buffett, you're such an old man. You're so delusional and so geriatric. Oh, you kids with your loud music and your Dan Fogelberg music and you're selling your yo-yos on the street. What are you even talking about, Warren Buffett? I just... Oh, man, it just really confuses me. So, of course, this is not Buffett's first stab at the first and foremost cryptocurrency, having previously called it rat poison squared. Furthermore, as is frequency the case with prominent no-coiners, Buffett didn't shy away from mentioning that blockchain technology is all fine and dandy and that the nascent technology may succeed without Bitcoin. Okay, fair enough. So he says, so Max Keiser says there's no bigger rat than Warren Buffett. I know you guys are waiting for that Max Keiser impersonation. It didn't take long for the Bitcoin bull Max Keiser to fire back at Warren Buffett. The magnate shared his yearly letter with Berkshire Hathaway shareholders in reference to Berkshire Hathaway's practice of buying back its own stocks to inflate prices. Kaiser said, Buffett's frauds are innumerable and date back decades. It's pure fraud. Its sole purpose is to commit accounting fraud for the benefit of its insiders. Who can do a better Max Keiser impersonation than that? That's definitely not an exaggerated impersonation. It's spot on. Kaiser did admit that Buffett is right, however, when it comes to Bitcoin being rat poison squared, he explained. He is right, and there's no other bigger rat than Warren Buffett. The world is waking up. The Ponzi schemes of Buffett are being revealed, and the masses are moving out of hard money like Bitcoin and gold. So Max Keiser is just a funny character. I like Max Keiser, but his conspiracy theories are just like, it's just like everything he talks about has how everybody's out to get you, and that's probably true. But Max Keiser, you're such a kook, but you're awesome. Such a kook, but so awesome. Moving on to Electroneum launches $80 smartphone. Wow, that $80 smartphone souse that rewards users with crypto. Oh God, Electroneum. Oh God, you're at it again. I wonder if it's actual real mining this time. Let's read and find out. Electroneum, the greatest coin. Definitely not a terrible coin. It's a great coin. Everybody knows Electroneum's just going to the moon any day now. So blockchain startup Electroneum has launched a dirt-cheap Android smartphone that rewards users in crypto. Announcing the news on Monday, the firm said its M1 is a Google mobile device, certified smartphone that comes with a cloud mining technology integration, enabling users to earn crypto through an app. Okay, so you're not mining on the phone, so it's just fake mining again. Electroneum, fake mining again. Electroneum. It's just, Electroneum's the worst project in the world. It has to be, along with EOS and Bitcoin Cash. The $80 smartphone, however, will only mine Electroneum's native token. Of course it will. With a claimed monthly return of up to $3. Once set up, mining can be carried out offline, the firm said. So yeah, you're not mining on the phone. Fake mining. The Electroneum tokens earned by users can be utilized to pay for services such as mobile top-ups, online services, and shopping. It's also tradable on exchanges, with one Electroneum around basically worth nothing at the time of writing. So the M1 offers a 4GB, 8GB, and 32GB of storage and 2 SIM slots powered by quad-core 1.3 GHz processor, and the cameras are less than overwhelming, 5 megapixels, and the front is 2 megapixel. The device is apparently being offered at the price of reconditioned handset because Electroneum is looking to target developing countries and grow the adoption of blockchain and cryptos with fake mining. So just trick everybody with fake mining. That's good. In some countries, the firm may price the phone even lower at around $60. To start with, we'll be selling the M1 in South Africa, as this is our first launch market. And the M1 will be sold through local vendors. Oh, Electroneum. Stop. Moving on. Unknown hacker siphons 2.9 million in EOS. Not surprising, as I just mentioned, were like the three worst currencies. Probably Electroneum, Bitcoin Cash, and SV. They go together. They're in one. It's just like split the middle finger in half here, and just half Bitcoin Cash, half SV. And EOS. And everyone watching this right now that has like 400 EOS, he's like, it's funding on EOS. The price is going to go down by 2 cents. He just cost me a lot of money. I'm holding on to the wrong coin and I'm angry about it. And I don't want to be angry about it. And I'm angry about my poor decision of buying EOS. Glad I sold at $15. Woo! God, I'm good. About 3 days ago, the EOS block producer, EOS42, released a Telegram post announcing that a hacker had successfully managed to transfer 2.09 million EOS, and when that goes up in value, that hacker's going to have a lot of money for no reason, because it never should go up in value. $4 billion. Hold on, this article. Hold on, article. I love how EOS is $3.1 billion market cap. How much did they raise? Over $4 billion, yet the actual coin itself is worth less than how much they raised. Oh, and not to mention they kept $1.5 billion of EOS for themselves so that they could pay their operation, even though they got $4 billion. So why do you need an extra $1.5 billion to pay your operation? Like who are you even paying? How big is your company? Are you like the size of Microsoft or Amazon and you have like $4 billion going out to your employees a year? No, dead wrong. EOS, worst coin, absolute hands down worst coin. So 7.7 million. The hack came a day after the EOS platform proposed a solution for a broken blacklist. Yeah, because on EOS, the block producers can just blacklist you, take away your coin, and do anything they want. That's real crypto, right? Where it's not actually decentralized, where people could just, stop your transactions, reverse your transactions, or totally ban your account or steal all of your crypto. That's a great constitution right there. Anybody that's holding on to EOS, please hit yourself in the face lightly and then sell it immediately. Thank you. So the EOS.io network has a feature that allows block producers to blacklist accounts. My God. As per the proposal, 2121 producing BPs need to blacklist an account in order for the blacklist to function properly. Oh, only 21 out of 21 of them. I mean, out of 21 people all getting together with all pressure from all the other 20 people. Oh, don't worry about that. That's never going to happen. Apparently, a new EOS BP termed as game.eos failed to update the blacklist for EOS mainnet accounts and hence left the hacker an open door with a welcome mat. Why is that even an open door just because you don't blacklist somebody anyway? Bitcoin doesn't have to blacklist anybody, and nobody can just steal your Bitcoin for absolutely no reason as long as you're holding onto your private keys properly. We spoke at length about the potential for EOS vulnerabilities, which are now coming to light. It's the worst coin, absolutely worst coin ever made. $4 billion, and this is what we get. The blacklist loophole essentially gives a single BP veto power over 1521 delegated proof of stake consensus. In the most benign form, a block producer can neglect to update the blacklist on their producing node. This is so bad, I can't handle it. Resulting in one BP's mistake overriding the decision that was made by 1521. In the most egregious form, any hacker could corrupt one BP by incentivizing them with a reward for failing to update their blacklist. Following the hack, Coinbase, a major crypto exchange platform, had its security team use blacklist data from the EOS core arbitration forum. My God. To detect asset pouring from EOS blacklisted accounts into Huobi accounts. The exchange platform froze the accounts together and with all the assets related to those accounts. In the proposal EOS42, the team came up with a strategy to nullify keys of blacklisted accounts rather than providing a veto power to a single BP on the EOS mainnet. Strategy to nullify keys in an account to be stored and returned to its rightful proprietors is way simpler compared to a damaged blacklist. Oh, God, EOS. Horrible. We're at $130 billion market cap, $3,861 Bitcoin. So just trading sideways currently. Is there going to be a dip? Is there not? Who knows? Listen to your favorite TA crypto YouTuber. Watch them as they throw around their tarot cards and crush up their chicken bones and shake them, and the symbols and picture that it makes when you shatter the chicken bones on the table, and they read into them, and they say it's going down, so you buy in, and then it just drops super fast, and then they're like, oh no, start your shorts right now, and then it goes whoa through the roof, and you lose all your money. Just listen to all your favorite TA. Oh, and make sure you go over to Crypto Kirby's YouTube too. You guys don't know who Crypto Kirby is? Go to Crypto Kirby Trading. Absolutely the best TA YouTuber ever. He charges you just a mere 0.1 BTC for his VIP club that's always wrong, and everybody says that he gets wrecked in all of his videos. But he doesn't get wrecked because he got your 0.1 BTC, and it doesn't matter to him. Why anybody would pay 0.1 BTC to go into a VIP club when he literally just made a video on what he thinks about the TA currently, I have no idea. Again, hit yourself in the face and take your BTC back. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. Got all kinds of social media down in the description below. It's a wild time. My Twitter, all kinds of wild things going on my Twitter. You guys have no idea what goes on my Twitter, do you? Because you don't follow it. Follow it. My Steam account, it's the same exact content that I put on YouTube. Literally the same exact content. I just put it on there every day. What I want you to do is follow me on Steam and upvote my content so that I get more money. Whoops. And then my Twitch account, which I haven't been streaming lately. But you can click on that and follow me, and whenever I go live, instead of watching me on YouTube, watch me on Twitch so I make more money. Oops. Subscribe. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as usual, I will see you guys next time.